Salut tout le monde, c'est Cobra. Aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour la suite de Spellforce 3. Là on s'était arrêté comme d'habitude. Allez, on avance, on va chercher la quête. On a notre petit personnage, notre petite, non notre petit, hein. C'est pas déjà ça. Bon bref, on va pas visiter tout le château non plus. Est-ce qu'on visite le château? Non, allez hop, on avance. Joli, hein. Pour ceci je vois pas. Je vous laisse écouter.
Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls and towers were made to withstand every foe and army, from the great orcish horde to a swarm of dragons. It was here that the Mage Wars came to an end, after an unknown rebel warned the crown of your father's planned attack. You remember the battle that followed all too well. Though many soldiers were honored for their bravery, no amount of medals will make you forget the widow's cries at the funeral pyres.
Ah là là, bah oui. Et puis les gens, bah vous êtes son fils, vous êtes un connard pareil. Mais
finally some fresh air. Come on, Tahar. Let's head to the North Tower.
Donc je pense qu'on va aller voir. Ah mon dieu, il y a des paysans qui s'en fait tuer. Tiens, bonjour.
Quite the view, isn't it? Just doesn't get old. Still hard to believe that.
Oh là là, c'est beau. Le son est spatialisé, enfin non. Oui, spatialisé. Plus on s'éloigne. Enfin, même si spatialisé c'est aussi, bah il est au-dessus en dessous.
May the light have mercy on you.
There she goes. No more magic for you.
Eh ben. Ignorer que le masque. Ah oui, c'est ça.
I didn't know the iron mask kills right away.
Well, from what I've heard, there are two ways it can go.
Ah, ça peut te
Either
faire
it
perdre ta
makes
magie
you
plus
lose your
lentement.
magic and then slowly your sanity, or it causes a brain rupture once it's
Ah, mais le
branded
masque
onto
de
your
fer,
face.
c'est horrible.
It seems that this woman suffered the latter.
Eh ben.
Still can't believe the Lord Marshal is allowing them to do this in Greykeep. Weren't they an underground movement just some moons ago?
They were. Things changed quickly, it seems.
Ça ouais.
Who was she?
No idea. She might have been with the rebels the army recently took out near Windwall. They still haven't given up. By all that can be said about your father, he certainly had his followers. They're like weeds. Whenever you think you've gotten them all, you find a new patch eating away the seeds somewhere.
Eh ben.
Let's move on.
Sure.
Mais je me suis TP ou comment ça se passe? Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette merde? Mais.
Of course.
J'étais pas là il y a 2 secondes. Ah putain! Je suis vu de là-haut. Et tournez pas la map comme ça, nom de Dieu. Je vais me perdre, moi. Voilà. Oh là, il y a moyen de remettre par défaut cette caméra de mort, là. Fichier secteur, fichier ressources. Ah, c'est bien, ça. Ah, je peux pas. Fichier bâtiment, fichier marqueur de quête, d'accord. Si je fais ça... T'as reparlé au prêtre de la pureté. Merde, les quêtes! Il y a 74 milliards de quêtes, nom de Dieu! C'était lui le prêtre de la pureté? Émissaire. Enfant, enfant. Ouais, non, merde. On va aller là. Ah, attends, faut tourner la caméra tout le temps, là! Il est interdit de parler du Fight Club. Ah.
Always good to see some friendly faces.
Sergeant Esme?
Always so stern, Bertrand. What do you need? Some early morning practice?
Why not? What do you think, Tahar?
Qui combat en nom?
Well, what does it look like? Recruits. Some of them almost know what they're doing, but some others could really use some actual sparring. So, what do you say?
Ouais.
Well, I guess I could do with some practice.
Good. Then get in the ring.
Pénétrer dans l'arène.
Brandon, Ronan, come here.
Yeah,
See these two over there? You'll fight them.
but they're Wolfguard.
Et alors, t'as peur?
Correct. I've seen you two train, and you won't last a second out in the field. Time for you to get some real practice.
But,
Get in the ring.
as you command.
Quite the dragon, isn't she? Let's go easy on them, Tahar.
All right, lads, here we go again. Show the corporal what you're made of.
Meurs!
Wait! You won, alright? I yield! I said I yield, damn it!
All right, corporal. I think they've had enough. Well done, lads. Now get back to the barracks and have someone see to those wounds, all right?
Poor sods.
The sergeant.
Quel
If
bâtard!
they're going to survive out there, they need proper training. In other words, we did them a favor.
One way to see it.
Mais quel bâtard j'ai fait là quand
No, no,
même.
no. It's fireballs you're dodging.
Je lui ai
not
défoncé la
cannons.
gueule.
Again.
Je peux lui parler encore?
Let's see.
Good work. Those pals aren't without talent, but they're far too spoiled by these walls. Hang on a moment. Here. I've heard talk about a new mission, and something tells me it's the reason the Lord Marshal wants to see you. And I guess you could use these.
Friendly gesture. I almost forgot how that felt.
Don't be so dramatic. So, what do you say? Tired already? My boys could do with more real
Oh ouais, on va passer son temps à
What do you think,
s'entraîner.
Tahar?
Yeah, why not? I could use some more practice.
Encore?
Great. Let's make it more of a challenge this time. Get in the ring when you're ready. One, you
Ouais.
there! Yes, you, Wolfguards! Get your asses over here!
Are you talking to us, Sergeant?
I am. I want you to fight Corporal Tahar and Carpal.
And just when did we become your recruits?
You're not. But my recruits need to see some real combat. And a fight between 5 brethren of the
Pourquoi c'est mon
Wolfguard?
archer qui est devant?
Quite the show.
Look, we don't have time for...
We'll fight.
But
Get in the ring.
On your marks, and fight!
Allez, meurs! Tuez-le lui! Voilà! Focus! Meurs! Courez! Protège-toi! Meurs! J'aime bien comment ils font les sous-titres. L'acclamation, 3 variations! Quoi? Il tank celui-là! Hein. Un caméra qui fait n'importe quoi avec le truc.
What are you trying to do for heck's sake? Get yourself killed? This is practice and Tahar beat you. You might not be my unit, but this is my ring. Get out of there.
This isn't over, Tahar. I swear it.
Bah alors! On se chie dessus!
Fireballs, you're a dog. Jesus. That guy fought as if he wanted to kill you. Aren't you Wolfguard soldiers supposed to be, I don't know, friends?
We are. I had no idea what got into him.
Maybe, nonsense. Never mind.
What is it?
Just a stupid thought. Forget about it.
Dis-moi ce que tu penses.
Bertrand, tell me.
No idea how much you remember from that night when we freed you, but as I told you, Anselm was there, together with his sister. Your father, he killed her. Judging by the look on Anselm's face, he hates your guts. So maybe,
You think he's blaming me for her death?
I don't know, maybe.
That's stupid.
You're telling me.
d'accord.
But anyway, it's just an assumption. I might be completely wrong.
Anyway, here, you should take this as an apology. It was a stupid idea to have you fight each other. I'd suggest another round, but I
Ooh.
suppose you've had enough by now. And the Lord Marshal's waiting for you.
Oh.
Who do we fight?
Allez, on
To
continue.
be honest, I don't think there's much point in having you beat more recruits, but seeing you fight has reminded me that lately, I haven't had a lot of practice neither.
You want to fight us?
2 versus 1.
You don't count, Bertrand.
Ah.
Very funny.
Come on, let's not overthink this. Let's get in the ring.
Oui, on va se foutre sur la gueule. Et bien sûr, tu fous encore l'archer devant, espèce de con.
Good. Then let's dance.
Je vais me faire défoncer. Meurs. Oh. Allez hop. On attend la recharge. Meurs. Putain, il a 800 PV quand même. Ah, il a 800 PV, pardon. Ouais, c'est bon, je gagne. Hein. I need healing. Hey, Genji. Ah. Merci.
All right, this is enough. Oof. The years have really taken their toll on me. This would have gone down differently some years ago.
Ouais,
That's what
ouais.
they all say.
Sod off, Carpal. Jokes aside, thanks for the practice. That was a damn good fight. Let's just hope seeing their sergeant in the dust like this doesn't make the recruits act all cocky again.
Well, if it does, you'll be there to show them their place.
I guess. Anyway, you should go see the marshal now. Good luck, you two. Stay safe.
On leur pète la gueule. Y'a personne à s'entraîner, c'est bon. Ouais, allez, petit up. Ok, donc c'est quoi? Inflige des dégâts multiples, non, les dégâts de l'arme, les flèches ricochent c'est pour ça t'as plusieurs ennemis. Ah d'accord, c'est bien ça. Mine naine. Un piège. Je vais prendre ça. Ouais, on va confirmer ça. Et moi, je vais partir sur chance de critique ou... C'est quoi ça? Voilà, j'ai l'impression que quand on s'en débat sans faire... Ouais, non, je vais prendre ça. Faire plus de dégâts. Bon, maintenant qu'on a pris 20 ans à faire mon entraînement, il dit, qu'est-ce que vous branliez? On se tapait dessus. Pourquoi? C'est quoi, attendez? C'était un procès de la... Oh, on va avoir le procès. Allez, on va faire tout ce qu'il faut pas faire. Tiens, c'est quoi ça? C'est 2 objets. Attendez, restez. C'est quoi ça? Option de nouveau départ. Potion aujourd'hui de personnes qui souhaitent modifier en compétence combat et utiliser. Ah, c'est bien ça. Et on va prendre des potions de soin.
Few people know the story behind the impressive hall with its
d'accord, c'est bien joli aussi.
It was constructed in 6542 by King Arif Aelith as a monument to his greatness. Arif was known for his cruelty and decadence. When after a fight, his equally disliked brother attempted to kill him, Arif fled all the way to the top of the Grey Tower, into his shrine. But his brother, sword in hand, followed. A fight ensued in which both of them were fatally wounded. Ever since, the hall has stood as a symbol for justice.
Eh ben.
This isn't the Hall of War. You know that, don't you?
No, Bertrand, I forgot. But I want to see this trial you were talking about.
Well, it's probably already started. Let's go take a look.
Silence will not change anything. I hope you realize that.
The silence of a defiler. I do not understand why she has not simply been branded yet.
What do you want me to say? That I used my magic to kill those soldiers? Yes, I did. And I would do it again. Because they tried to kill me.
She's lying, for heck's sake! That bloody witch is lying!
You know what? You're right. I killed these men just because I liked it. Then I cooked a potion from their entrails and finally found myself a nice little broom to fly off into the moonlight.
Do you think this is the time for jesting?
I don't. But for the past hour, I have done nothing but repeat the same story over and over again.
For which you have no evidence.
Yes, and neither do you. Apart from a stable boy who was part of the act all along. But you know, that's the great thing about religious idiots like you. You always pick the story you like most. Now go ahead. Get that pretty little mask on my face already. I'm sure Aeonir would enjoy that as much as seeing elven mages raped by Leonider soldiers.
Heresy. This is heresy.
Area of Finnanmere. You are hereby found guilty of breaking the new laws by using magic to slay 3 soldiers of the royal army. The punishment will be death by the pike and shall be carried out by the morrow. The trial is over.
Épée. putain. L'animation qui a un problème.
That's tough.
What do you make of this?
I don't know. She might be speaking the truth, or she might be lying. But it's 2 witnesses against her word, so I guess the sentence was only fair.
Ouais.
Who's that woman? The older one?
You don't know? Alright, now that surprises me. That was Amaria Leonider, the only surviving member of House Leonider. All of her sons died in the final battle of the Northander army against your father's rebels.
She seemed to be very upset by what the elves said about Aeonir.
Yeah, no wonder. She's one of the most fervent followers of the purity. Probably also one of the reasons why they could get so much influence within the crown. House Leonider was one of the greatest armies in Northander. But let's go, shall we? I wouldn't want to keep the Lord Marshal waiting any longer.
Ouais, on le fait juste attendre 60 ans. Et nous, le prêtre de la pureté. Quel trop chiant. Parce que je comprends pas, ils disent parler au prêtre de la pureté, mais il est où? Ouais, il va nous le refaire à chaque fois. On n'avance pas hein, dans l'histoire, hein, c'est... Ah, on s'en fout du prêtre, hein. Interesting. C'est mon choix qui est intéressant, c'est ça là. Qu'est-ce que t'as à juger?
In the midst of the
Alors.
keep, like a lithic giant challenging the sky, stands the Grey Tower. Though not the highest of towers, it is no doubt the most important, as it houses both the Hall of War and the Hall of Justice.
You know, Tahar, there's something I've been wondering about lately.
What?
All this, the army, the Wolf Guard, the crown, does it fulfill you?
What do you mean?
Just, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Ah, le contrôle-clic. Ah, intéressant. Contrôle-clic, ça fait le comme un G-clic. Ou le A-clic de StarCraft.
Alright, here we go. Ready to go in?
You sound nervous.
Nervous? No. Never mind. Come on, let's go in.
Allez.
Let's see.
The Hall of War is not only where most of Northander politics are conducted, but also where emissaries and diplomats from other empires are first received when visiting Greykeep. It is easy to understand the reason. Once one has walked on the marble floors, through the gilded arches, and beneath the eyes of the many statues that adorn its giant halls.
Eh ben. Ouais, bonjour, j'ai mis ma vie à vous rejoindre. Qui c'est ça? Sergent Noria.
I said dismissed.
But all we need is more time. The cure is within reach, and we...
You've had your time, and what did you achieve? Nothing. People are dying as we speak, and if we do not stop this plague right now, it'll wipe out all of Greyfell next. I've made my decision. Once you've found a cure, fine, we will use it. But for now, this is the only way.
I
Bonjour.
understand, Lord Marshal. Forgive me for my failure.
Dismissed.
Comment ça, j'ai un document à lire? Hein? Allô? Qu'est-ce qu'il dit? Oh, va des dieux, ouais. Trop de trucs à lire. Là. Ou alors c'est dans mon inventaire? Ah oui, là. La bataille des belles pierres! Allez hop, c'est pas grave.
Lord Marshal, General Noria, you wanted to see us?
Ouais, il y a 2 heures.
Sentenza?
Yes. What do you know about the blood burn?
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
So, our commitment to secrecy worked for a change. That's refreshing.
The blood burn is a plague. The first time we heard about it was about 3 months ago. For almost a moon's turn now, every capable alchemist of Greyfell and Everlight has been searching for a cure. And there are rumors that the elves, the dwarves, and even the greenskins are affected by it as well. Problem is, we are nowhere near a solution. And recently there's been a massive outbreak at a village near Greyfell, Leonon.
Ah bah, ça...
And am I right to assume that this blood burn is lethal?
Absolutely. It's by far the most dangerous plague Io has seen since the Red Fever. Frankly, it corrupts a person's blood, hence the name. It starts with a light fever and some nausea. Within a week, people will bleed from their mouths and their eyes. We don't know what causes
C'est
it.
dégueulasse.
So far, no medicine has shown to help. Once the first symptoms show, it goes quickly. The blood forms blisters, which eventually burst open, and by then, the fever already causes an excruciating, sometimes lethal pain. After that, it's over quickly. Within the next few days, the victim will bleed out like a slaughtered pig.
Tiara's breath.
Indeed.
Quelle en est la cause? On ne sait pas.
I see. Any idea what causes it? How does it spread?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know. Some things seem to suggest that it's contagious, whereas some alchemists believe the infections occurred random.
At random?
Well, not entirely. Apparently there's a pattern, but it seems almost too ridiculous to say it.
The infected we've talked to, many of them have reported hearing, I don't know how to put it, noises around where the infection must have taken place.
Il va mourir. Plouf.
Yes, some of them even said it sounded like a voice. Superstitious nonsense, of course.
Je sais pas, de la magie noire peut-être?
It might suggest that it's more than a mere disease, which is troubling.
A curse. That is what you're
Une
suggesting.
maladie ou une malédiction.
A curse? No. If anything, I think it might be some kind of magical anomaly. However, we're not here to muse about the causes of the plague. We have scholars set on that. You're here because the Wolf Guard will set out on a mission.
Okay.
Sentence.
We have to find a way to contain the outbreak in that village, Leonon. If the infections reach Greyfell, we will be faced with a catastrophe that will make the Mage Wars look like a pleasant dream. Thus, we, together with a small division of Nortander soldiers, will travel to Leonon and assess the situation and see what we can do.
Ouais, parce que là...
I understand. But if there's no cure, how can we contain it?
We'll see when we get there.
Ok.
What's my role in this?
What kind of question is that? You're a member of the Wolf Guard and this is a royal mission. End of story.
Va te faire enculer. Non mais... Pardon, faut pas le dire, mais va te faire foutre.
If the bloodburn is deadly, how do we protect ourselves when we get into the contaminated territory?
Again, we haven't understood the bloodburn's distribution pattern yet, so there's a chance it'll not affect you anyway. But to make sure, our alchemists have prepared a concoction that's supposed to protect against the infection.
Qui devrait.
Supposed to protect?
Well, it did work for our scouts. We'll simply have to take the risk.
Understood. When do we set out?
Tomorrow at first light. Just get your things and your potion from the alchemist downstairs. His name is Albertus de Reims. Then meet me at the gate when you're ready. Anything else, Lord Marshal Arendir?
No. Just solve the problem.
We will.
Ok. Bon, sortons d'ici. On va essayer de trouver le père machin. Et on va aller voir l'alchimiste et puis on va s'arrêter là. Là non plus on n'a rien fait. Hein. Ah, c'est fou comment c'est long. Bon après c'est pas... C'est sympa pour l'histoire. Donc on va affronter une malédiction qui on n'a pas de remède. Qui on a une éventuelle protection. Qui on est dans la mer. Et l'autre me prend pour un connard. Pardon. Il se fout de ma gueule. Qui c'est qui est là? Ah, c'est l'alchimiste. Allô?
Are you Albertus de Reims?
Depends on who's asking.
Corporal Carpel and Corporal Tahar, Wolfguard. We were told you can give us a
C'est
medicine
pas un
that
remède.
can protect against the bloodburn.
Ah, so that's you. Yes, here are your potions. Drink 2 sips of it 2 hours before entering the contaminated zone. It lasts for about 7 hours.
And it works?
Of course it works. Just make sure to never go over my suggested dose, otherwise it can be lethal.
D'accord.
Now, is there anything else? If not, I've got business to attend to.
No, that was all. Thank you.
Voilà, maintenant je peux piller tes affaires. Ouais, tu permets. Qu'est-ce que c'est que c'est... Enfin, les châteaux, on les voit à travers les... J'arrive pas à voir. Est-ce que si je dois faire ça à chaque fois pour voir s'il y a des trucs partout, je suis pas rendu, moi. Ouais, on va pas tout visiter non plus. Hein. Sortons d'ici. Ça c'est le truc relou, c'est si j'ai pas de quoi... Il y a peut-être quelque chose pour remettre par défaut, mais... C'est pas grave. J'ai vu d'ensemble. Oh, je peux jouer avec ça? Ah oui. Ok, schéma de contrôle, quoi? Ah, c'est le gameplay, pardon. D'accord.
No city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian
Hop,
keep.
dégage.
1, 2, that's it, lads. Keep at it.
On va aller voir. Il y avait quelqu'un ici, hein, le prêtre de la pureté. Donc c'est pas ici. Enfin, je dois aller voir. Ils m'ont pointé par ici. C'est-à-dire qu'il y a quelqu'un. C'est un peu long. Il y a quoi ici? Un marchand. Ah ça veut dire que je peux acheter... D'accord. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce truc sur la tête? Attendez, est-ce qu'on y va ou... Bah non, ouais, c'est trop long, pardon. Pardon, revenez ici, vous. On va pas perdre davantage de temps. On va faire tout le tour en plus. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce truc? Ah, c'est peut-être ça? Non, c'est bleu, c'est qu'il faut y aller. Non? On se prend pour Ranzo. Ricochet. Ok, bon bah tout ça pour ça. J'en ai marre de perdre du temps. Oh. Je commence à être en manque de place disque dur, attendez. J'arrive. Par contre je veux bien aller, en fait, le logiciel, je sais pas si tu as compris, mais je veux... Je veux quitter en fait, hein, ça c'est... Qu'est-ce qu'il me fait cette connerie? Bon, attendez. Voilà, bon, même si c'est pour la fin, il me restait 8 gigas, ça aurait jamais tenu.
Yes? Who are you?
Just 2 soldiers. We saw the branding. Impressive work.
So, what do you want?
Rien d'important.
Could you tell me more about the purity of light? About your faith?
Oh, you're a seeker.
Non. Peut-être.
Maybe.
Interesting. Well, I will do my best to answer your questions.
Alors, quel problème?
What's your problem with mages?
We don't have a problem with mages. We have a problem with defilers.
What's the difference?
Well, a mage is someone who has the ability to tap into the power the All-Father Aeonir used to create the
Oh,
universe.
j'ai un truc là-bas.
It's a burden, and we are well aware of how some mages suffer. However, having that ability by itself is not a sin. Using it is. Man should not have that power, regardless of stature or morality.
But that's what defilers do. They have no humility. They recklessly indulge in their magic and use it for their own purposes. Asamo Tahar is the best example. He showed the world how foul and dangerous uncontrolled magic can be.
What about battle mages? There are mages in the Royal Army too.
Well, technically they are defilers too, but they are a necessary evil, so to speak. Mages are powerful, and in order to keep Northander safe from them, they might be needed. It sounds paradoxical, I know, but it's the truth.
Ok.
But can't magic also be used for good?
It's not about good or bad, it's about humility. Man was never meant to use magic, and the disregard of this fact is what made the world the violent, corrupted place that it is. So yes, magic can heal as much as it can kill, but that does not change that we are not allowed to meddle with it. We are not gods, soldier, we are men, and until we know our place again, Aeonir will not return.
Oh là là.
This woman, what did she do?
That one? She was one of Asamo Tahar's rebels. They hid in wind walls, but the Royal Army took out their camp. She summoned a beast that tore apart 13 soldiers before they finally pinned her down. It's good that the mask put an end to her right away.
Eh bien.
Do you have some kind of leader? Your movement originated in
C'est
Greyfell.
intéressant tout ça.
Movement. I don't think you quite understand who we are, soldier. But I have faith that you will soon enough. Regarding your first question, yes, we do.
Harbinger of Light, or Rondar Lacane, as his worldly name is known. He is out of the
Sinon
city at the moment.
terrestre. Oh putain, il est complètement illuminé lui.
Yourself, he will return to Greykeep 1 or 2 days from now.
What exactly do you believe in? I've been told the purity of light renounces the Guardians. Is that true?
Renounce? No. The Guardians, as well as the renegade gods, are Aeonir's creation. And they are as truthful as he is. They left us.
What do you mean by they left?
Well, they were only temporary to begin with. Aeonir created them to tend to our world as long as mankind is corrupted. But now he wants to return to our world. And the Guardians have gone back to their slumber.
Aeonir wants to return?
Yes, Aeonir will return to this world. 12 moons ago, the Harbinger of Light, our leader, had visions where the All-Father himself spoke to him. He said that after all the suffering we, his creation, had to endure,
Complètement
the
illuminé.
time has come to bring peace again. He will reveal himself to us, and will make this world one of freedom, peace, and equality again. No war, no greed, no hunger, no kings, no queens, no beggars. Just children of the light, as we all once were.
Ouh là là
How
là là.
exactly will he do this? It's not like there's no reason our world is the way it is.
It's a god we are talking about, not a guardian, but a true god. The only god, the creator. You're making the mistake I made before the Harbinger showed me the truth too.
Complètement
You are
dérangé
trying
ce
to
type.
apply human thinking to something that never was human to begin with.
And why hasn't he returned yet?
Well, that's the reason we're here. Aeonir also told the Harbinger something else. That he will only return once mankind has become pure again.
Pure.
Jamais.
Yes. Free of the wrong faith. Free of defilers. That's our mission. And once we've succeeded, the Harbinger will open the gates so that Aeonir can step through.
Intéressant. Je me fous de sa gueule.
There's one word for it.
Well, thanks for your help. I'll be going.
Certainly. Aeonir's light guide your path, soldier.
Je me fous de sa gueule, moi. C'est. Attends, il y a un truc là-bas aussi. Complètement craqué le type. Je sais pas, mais. Complètement illuminé. Hop. J'ai une limite dans mon inventaire ou. Oula, comment fonctionne le masque de fer, dis donc. Ah non, c'est moche ça. Ah, meilleur DPS celle-là, c'est pas grave. Comment on sort? Je sais pas comment on sort, mais on va les suivre. Voilà. Vous savez pas où aller. Tadada. Ils vont où, sérieux là? Ah, peut-être par là-bas. Les putains de boules de feu, vous esquivez, bordel de merde! Bon allez, on va sortir de Fort Gris, on va juste sortir, on va pas se présenter au général. Sentenza. On va juste se présenter au général et c'est tout. Non, on va pas se présenter, pardon. C'est quoi ça? Activer la vue économique. D'accord, j'ai pas de bâtiment, c'est pour ça. C'est bien de les suivre comme ça, là. Hop, on zoome. Ah, pardon. Quoi? Ah, merde. Je peux pas te focaliser sur... Ouais, se focaliser sur mon unité principale, d'accord. Sur l'unité bâtiment sélectionné. Ça, c'est pratique, j'ai envie de dire. Hop, on sélectionne bien, il est où le bâtiment? Hop, L. Parce que sinon, je faisais espace ou clic sur le portrait, mais ça marche pas vraiment. Ah pardon, putain, mais je l'ai dégagé, j'avais aucun raison. Bref, on va s'arrêter là, les gens. J'espère que cet épisode vous a plu. On avance vraiment très doucement, mais bon, moi ça me permet de vraiment me mettre dans l'histoire. Attends, des dadas, des chevaux. Putain, ça doit être lourd. Hein. Bref. Il branle rien, lui. Ouais, il branle rien. Ça va? Ouais, tu regardes, toi. Putain, c'est beau. C'est haut, hein, mais c'est beau. C'est beau, mais c'est beau. Bref. N'oubliez pas le petit j'aime, petit commentaire, vous abonnez à la chaîne. Tout ce qui va avec. J'espère donc que ça vous a plu. Je vous dis à la prochaine, tout le monde. D'ici la porte, et vous bien. Salut!